basically have two goals for this exercise. First of all, we wanted to test if virtual environments like Second Life are good tools for conducting virtual emergency exercises of this type or any other type. Would it be functional exercise or drills or simulations of different kinds? What we are doing today is, of course, a tabletop exercise. We want to see how effective and useful is this type of tool. So it's really an experiment for us, for all of us, as I hear from you as well. We want to see how we can use this one in future teaching and training of emergency management profession. There are other professions using this Second Life for their own purposes. We also want to try and see if it is helpful in our area. The other, of course, important goal of this exercise is to see how an actual exercise like in this case, swine flu pandemic would work in a local setting. So we use this scenario as our framework, let's say, to test our virtual environment tabletop exercise. As you saw, we had different scenarios to choose. Initially, we were thinking of choosing an exercise scenario which involved a tornado, but decided to change it to swine flu influenza simply because we found it's more suitable and related to what we are doing these days, and we probably have more information about that, and we would be able to participate more effectively, because not all of us are really in emergency management necessarily, or we are not actually playing the same role in real world as we are doing it here. So these are our goals, and following to that, we had several objectives mentioned for this exercise. Our first objective, of course, was to see the challenges and benefits of using Second Life. This is something related to our first goal as well. We would like really to have some details and feedbacks from you, being the emergency management professionals in the field, about the challenges, the problems, because as we move on, we want to solve these problems to be able to better use this facility and this type of services. So that would be really helpful to know how it works. The other objective, of course, is to examine response capabilities of a local public health agency or local public health agencies in variety of areas, suggesting like surveillance and epidemiology, command and control and communication, risk communication, surge capacity, and disease prevention and control. These are the areas that usually taken care of during the pandemic flu case. So we also, as we move on, we want to have this type of focusing areas in our exercise again here. I'm moving to slide 6. Which is unfolding situation, expectations. This is, I think I mentioned that in our exercise book, that basically, first of all, this is a virtual exercise, which means most of us are not playing the same role in real world. So we don't expect people to be really experts in the roles that they are playing here. So feel free to comment, make points, and because we are using that really to test the Second Life first, and then learn from this process if we are in such a position in future. So don't feel shy to comment or add at any point of time. Another thing that I mentioned probably is that neither of us probably is going to be asked direct questions in this exercise, meaning that despite we all have a role to play, but I'm not going to ask any direct question from each of you. It is up to you to decide to speak and to add comments to add to the exercise by yourself. Okay, this means it's an open and flexible exercise. Unlike some of the exercises that we are conducting, that we give actual rules to people and we expect them to play that role during the exercise. In this case, we really want you to just come forward yourself and use the materials that we have in hand, and add to the discussions as we move on. And the results of this exercise, unlike real world exercises, are not going to be used by any agency anyways. So feel free to really comment and add and discuss as we move on. Moving to slide 7.